Are small carriers experiencing that another market correction, or are they just changing how they can afford to operate a trucking company? Because volume hasn't dramatically improved. The rates have due to the driver capacity crunch. What are you seeing, and where should they be allocating their efforts and resources?
I would I would spend as much money as I can on making my operation as efficient as possible. And when I say efficient, I don't mean, because your previous guest just pointed out, she said the trucking industry is an incredibly inefficient operation. We backhaul, we deadhead empty loads. Why do we do that? Why do we go to Boise, Idaho on a 1,500-mile trip and then go back to Columbia, South Carolina with an empty truck? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Uh, I would work on getting my operation as efficient as possible, but efficiency doesn't mean treating people with disrespect or, cutting your way to profitability. I'm a big believer that you never cut your way to profitability. You make yourself more efficient by spending money on things that are worthwhile long-term investments. New trucks.
Yeah.
You get a truck that gets 9 miles to the gallon fuel efficiency as compared to 6. Well, guess what? You've increased your fuel efficiency by about 30%. That means your fuel bill is now gone from X thousands of dollars to X thousands of dollars minus 30. That's efficiency. You increase your efficiency by retaining drivers. If you're flushing away $10,000, $12,000 a month per driver, and you can only hold on to said driver for 6 months and then they leave for another carrier, well, guess what? You've just washed $10,000 down the toilet. That doesn't make a lot
Yeah.
of sense. So you need to be efficient with your money. You need to be frugal with your money, but you need to be smart. And I don't need to tell trucking operators how to run their operations, but you hear a lot about them, and in some respects, they just keep making many of the same respects over and over again. That becomes problematic.